Wow, that I just came back. Yes, I have to come back because after the broadcast we just finished, I noticed that the worst has happened. The worst from those people that are one Nigerianist. It's always good that you choose who you serve, and when you are choosing, choose wisely. Some of us that choose to, promote Nigerian government, promote the corruption, promote the state that are keeping everybody stagnant. And some of us that are so okay, let's see if you can have a different thing to do, a different government, a different country, where we can be identified as one people, where we can have a say. But surprisingly, some of us don't appreciate what God has given to us. In this broadcast, let me start with something that some of you know, and sometimes, even though you know, you may still need somebody to explain it to you. And that is why I will bring this for us to see. Okay? And what is that? Let's start with Ijele. Ijele speak. Ijele and another Iflave. Armstrong, I see you are the first commentator. Yes, I did not see you in the previous broadcast that we just finished. Luckily enough, I can see you today. Now, you are the first person to comment. I really appreciate that. It's always good to hear from you, to see you comment, to see your support. Thank you so much, my brother. God bless you. So, like I said, the people who claim they are everything, they know everything, they are this, they are that. Let's see what the person said about Ijele. It's not as if Ijele have that. It's not as if we are proud of him. We are not proud of him. We know what he stands for. We know what he believes on, and that's why I am going to share this with us. But just bear with me. Let me bring it up because I think he's having a kind of a challenge. So to come up, let me see. Just a moment. Just a moment. After the Ijele, we are going to also discuss Kenneth Okonkwo. He's the one that actually made me to jump in, to do this broadcast at this moment. I wanted to relax myself, but immediately I saw the notification of what he said. I have no choice but to come back. Kingsley, I see you, my brother. Chomi Beg, good afternoon, your time. Good morning to you, I'm strong. Thank you guys for your time. Yes, I can see that three of you have liked the stream, and that is a nice thing to see. It's a very nice thing to see. So let me bring the video. Just give me a moment. Let me bring it because it's facing some challenges. I don't know why. Okay, if the video is delaying, maybe we can choose the one of Kenneth Okonkwo. Kenneth Okonkwo says something that is they now have where they run to. And that is Dr. Damage's platform. They always go there. All these Igbo politicians, maybe I don't want to say they are panicking. Okay, I don't want to say they are going there out of panic for their voice to be heard. But what makes you think that everybody's now talking about? Everybody's not making choice. Some are making choice what they believe, what they want. Those ones that are courageous enough, it's not easy to make your choice publicly. Some are kind of confused of what they want, who to believe, what to believe on, how to go about it, and all that. But some of them that have decided to, take it upon themselves to share what they think that is good for them and what they believe on, I will give you credit. Kenneth Okonkwo says something that is very, very shocking. That he preferred to be in Nigeria that is big than a smaller entity. These are people, oh my goodness, he's a dedicated person, isn't it? He's a learned lawyer, learned man. And simply because you think you have opportunity to talk out, to grant interview, and to say what you think that you can say and go through with it and all that. That's what is going on here. If not, tell me what makes this man think that he will speak for Igbo people. Like somebody or last that our one of is a politician that said that he fought for Biafra. If I don't know if that is true or not. That they always there's a PDP member, somebody or last. I forgot his first name. That man, he said something about Kenneth Okonkwo in the past. He said that the only thing that Kenneth Okonkwo have done or contributed in Igbo land is kissing women in a movie set. You know, in the name, they're acting movie. They are always, you know what that means. So that is the only thing that he have offered to people is making love with women and all that. But Kenneth Okonkwo, this is not the first time. I remember when he was praising Buhari, that Buhari is the best thing. Then when he did not see green light, you know, coming on his way, he decided to, okay, Dan or last, yes, God bless you, I'm strong. Dan, he's the one that, you know, he said something, he put it there just like a joke, but it's not a joke. He destroyed Kenneth Okonkwo with their facts. When he said that thing, I was like, this man is very, very crazy. But Kenneth Okonkwo can never, I don't believe that something good will come out from him. I don't believe that. And the one of Ijele is something that I don't know the guy that said something in that video, but I'm trying and struggling to bring this video up, and I don't know why. And before I jump in this, I jump online now. Before I start this live broadcast, I played it again to see if it will not disappoint. Then now I'm here, the video is making proving stubborn, but I will not give a chance until I bring it. That's just the fact. So just bear with me. Let's see how we can go about that one. But if it's not coming up, I don't mind to start with Kenneth Okonkwo's video. But I wanted to play that one first. The reason is because for you to know the level of people that are not only Kenneth Okonkwo, some of them are, you know, speaking from both sides of their mouth. Some of them, not all. But if the video is giving me headache, let me bring Kenneth Okonkwo's video. Okay, now this is a guy that made the, you know, a short analysis of the Kenneth Okonkwo's video, and we are going to use his video. You can see he made it on TikTok. So let's start with this video. All right, let's start with this one. I think is a.
Don't release Sunday all the Boko Haram, all the bandits, everybody that waka freely. Then they join them to army. Then they hold them now the cannon. You tell them you come out.
Start from the beginning.
They don't release Sunday all the Boko Haram, all the bandits, everybody that waka freely. Then they join them to army. Then they hold them now the cannon. You tell them you come out. They talk about how Nigeria go be one Nigeria. One Nigeria. Any woman when they talk that kind of thing for your mouth, you go, okay. I try me for you more because
let me
any woman when they talk, okay, moto ga jam, moto ga kubugi. Can you help me? And I will sit down, mother, I leave. It will all up deep. It will was selling deep. And they had what's in deep. They had a one deep. I do not think as an Igbo man I would prefer a smaller
Chineke.
territory to a bigger territory.
Listen again.
Because I have what it takes to compete with any human being in any part of the world. So why would I accept a smaller?
Just hold on. Let me take it back a bit.
Territory for a bigger territory. See, because I can't compete. Why? Why would I run away and go back to a smaller territory when they told my forefathers that no, you cannot go to your smaller territory. We are now Nigeria and we are Nigerians, and it will be good for all of us. And in fairness, it is good and better for all of us to be one Nigeria. Nigeria is the only hope for the black man. Look at what's happening in Haiti. Look at what's happening in this and that. If there is no country that is powerful enough to safeguard the interest of the black man, it's going to affect every black man on earth. Nigeria is the hope of Africa. The most populous nation in black Africa, the largest economy in Africa, the most populous black nation on earth. So Nigeria has a lot, and if you take away the Igbo in Nigeria, I'm sorry, Nigeria will never be the same. The Igbo man is the best gift for Nigeria, and Nigeria is the best land for the Igbo man.
Okay, for sake of clarity, I will play it again because
I don't release some people, all the Boko Haram, all the bandits, everybody that waka.
Just hold on, our brother. This our brother nailed it, and I want to play it again so that we can be able to capture the information properly, because I don't think we are going back and forward just now. Let's see.
They don't release some people, all the Boko Haram, all the bandits, everybody that waka freely. Then they join them to army. Then they hold them down the cannon. You tell them you come out, they talk about how Nigeria go be one Nigeria, one Nigeria. Any woman when they talk that came for your mouth. You go, okay, I try me for you more because any woman when they talk, okay, moto ga jam, moto ga kubugi. Can you help me? I never sit down, mother, I leave, if we all are people, if we all people. And they had what's in deep. They had a one deep. I do not think as an Igbo man I would prefer a smaller territory to a bigger territory, because I have what it takes to compete with any human being in any part of the world. So why would I accept a smaller territory for a bigger territory? Is it because I can't compete? Why? Why would I run away and go back to a smaller territory when they told my forefathers that no, you cannot go to your smaller territory. We are now Nigeria and we are Nigerians, and it will be good for all of us. And in fairness, it is good and better for all of us to be one Nigeria. Nigeria is the only hope for the black man. Look at what's happening in Haiti. Look at what's happening in this and that. If there is no country that is powerful enough to safeguard the interest of the black man, it's going to affect every black man on earth. Nigeria is the hope of Africa. The most populous nation in black Africa, the largest economy in Africa, the most populous black nation on earth. So Nigeria has a lot, and if you take away the Igbo in Nigeria, I'm sorry, Nigeria will never be the same. The Igbo man is the best gift for Nigeria, and Nigeria is the best land for the Igbo man.
Okay. Now, oh my goodness. First of all, let me say something, because when you see, let me just start from this one, okay? I'm just coming from the angle of Yoruba people now, because Yoruba people and other people from Yoruba people in particular, and a few Southern, but Yorubas. Let me not drag other people into that, because it is Yoruba people that always tell Southerners, Bayelsa, Cross River, name it, Delta, Bini, that Igbo people are land grabbers. It is Yoruba people that have preached that message, and they are now saying it also in Yoruba land that Igbos are not welcome because you are taking the land after selling the land to you. You do not even after selling it to you. Now, when you hear an Igbo man like Kenneth Okonkwo talking, go for some people. Buchi John, I see you. When you hear an Igbo man telling you that I cannot leave bigger territory to a smaller territory, what comes to your mind? Let's assume you are not an Igbo man. What comes to your mind? Of course, you will think that it's your land that this guy is targeting. And that goes back to during the time of Zik. I have listened to some Yoruba political analysts, people that claim they know everything. And one of their arguments is this, that is an Igbo man that want to build Nigeria because they want to live in their land, because they want to partake in what God has given to them. That Zik was the one pushing to build the Nigerian unity, to unify Nigerian as one. That was the idea of Zik. Surprise, surprise, our people decided to have their own independence under Ojukwu. Ojukwu was the one, knowing what we some of us know today, and said, look, even that smaller territory that you are talking about is best for you. Then the Nigerians realized, okay, these people are very, very potential. They know you should not let them go. Remember, they wanted to go before. Zik was the one using British people to unify everything, and because of the interest of British, they said, okay, yes, let us unify them. And stupid Zik, he allowed Britain to smart him, because the agenda of Zik is just to bring everything together. Then the agenda of Britain is to, okay, since you are bringing everything together and you have what we want actually, okay, let's use these Fulani people to take that thing away from you. That's how they restructure Nigeria. Zik was busy shouting one Nigerian best thing for northern and best thing for, whereas British people were busy, laying their strategy on how to. Yes, you think you are wearing this clothes, but I am the one holding the button. Anytime, or the zip, anytime I want, I can zip it out or I can zip it in. You know what I mean? What I'm trying to say. That is why Zik couldn't even have any say in the so-called country that he wanted to, that he was one championing. Then Britain now hand over the key of the country to Fulani that will play the bid, what they want. Well, Fulani people were they want to be on their own. How Northerners want to be on their own. West want to be on their own. Zik was the one preaching that they want to unify in the whole country. They want to. That was I learned it from brokers of Yoruba people. Even this guy they call Adenka grandson was also busy saying the same thing. They called you land grabber, but there's no proof of that. Then somebody like Kenneth Okonkwo, who don't even have any company, no business whatsoever. If you know his business, please let me know. Does Kenneth Okonkwo own any shop in Lagos? I don't think so. Does he have any shop in Abuja? I don't think so. Does he have any business going on in? So his business is politics, acting movie, politics, acting movie. That's all. Now he's the one telling you that he prefers not to be in a country that is smaller entity than a bigger one. Now you forgot that in this big entity you are talking about can also lead you to doom, to slavery. So in other words, you prefer to be a slave in a very big palace than to be a free man in your own 3-bedroom flat. You prefer to be a slave in a very big palace than to be a freeborn in 3-bedroom flat controlled and owned by you. What are we talking about? These people don't understand the danger of this so-called one Nigerian and all this garbage they're talking about. Even Nigerians in this platform were shocked. Some of them were kind of, really, is this coming out from this man? Take that one aside. he made mention of, look at that Nigerian is the hope of Black African people. If Nigerian today is the hope of Africa, Black race, that means Black people don't have any hope. We are hopeless. Because even Nigeria themselves don't even have hope on their own. Is Kenneth Okonkwo, does he have any hope in what is going on in Nigeria today? Can he beat his chest and say, yes, I have hope on what is going on? I don't think so. Guys, just excuse me, please. Excuse me. Just excuse me. Let me attend something. I will be right back. Sorry about that. I have to attend to an important call. So sorry about that. So when you see them talking about, okay, we are Nigerian, we want to make it work and all that nonsense, you ask them, so what is it that you want to bring to the table to make it work? Nothing. But he's here telling you that this is a hope of Black people, the hope of Black man. How is he a hope of Black man? You can see the anger in the face of this our brother. You can see the anger in the face of this our brother here. You can see the anger, not only him, even some of us that are here watching and listening now, you can feel the same thing. Now let me just pay attention, listen.
Freely. Then they join them to army. Then they hold them now the cannon. You tell them you come out, they talk about how Nigeria go be one Nigeria. Any woman when they talk that kind of thing for your mouth, you go, okay, I try me for giving more because any woman when they talk, okay, moto ga jam, moto ga kubugi. Get it all blood. And then we sit them mother and it will all deep. It will sell a deep. And they had what's in deep. They had a one deep. I do not think as an Igbo man I would prefer a smaller territory to a bigger territory because I have what it takes to compete with any human being in any part of the world. So why would I accept a smaller territory for a bigger territory? Is it because I can't compete? Why? Why would I run it?
This is somebody that just compete. He just competed in last election. Talking about competition, you just joined the P2B to compete in a federal election, a presidential election. What happened? So because your party did not win. Is it because you cannot compete? You see the foolishness of some of our people. You just contested presidential election, you and the P2B. So the result did not favor you. Does it mean that you couldn't compete? So tell us why. I pity anybody that will listen to these people. They will bring you, they will drag you down. They will drag you down.
And go back to a smaller territory. When they told my forefathers that no, you cannot go to your smaller territory. We are now Nigeria and we are Nigerians and it will be good for all of us. And in fairness,
since it is all about bigger territory, why don't you just drag Cameroon to Nigeria and drag Ghana, drag Niger, drag what is the name of, not Ghana is far, let me say Benin Republic. Why don't you drag them together? I'm just surprised that this, just excuse me. So let's continue because I am trying to rush this program. I have an important information, but let's finish the program because Kenneth Okonkwo dragged me to start this live program. because of when I saw this comment, I said, oh, no, I have to react to it. Very, very funny. Why don't you just rush to Benin Republic, Niger, Cameroon, drag all of them to be, since your problem is a bigger territory. That's all you want, bigger territory. And I care what call a make your argument. And he's a lawyer, a learned colleague.
It is good and better for all of us to be one Nigeria.
You have been one Nigerian for 60 years. We are struggling to pick one thing that is good, that we can boast and say, yes, we are proud of this. Even the so-called Northerners that own the country they themselves are looking for what they have gained as a Nigerian. Because they have not, what they want in Nigeria, they have not achieved it, which is your land. They are still pushing and making everything possible to grab it. That is the only thing. So Northerners are working hard to achieve something for 60, what they want in Nigeria for 60 years. You, Kenneth Okonkwo, you don't have target, you don't have destination, you don't have hope, you don't have anything yet. You want to push on, you want to keep pushing, just to prolong the time that Fulani want to use to invade you. It's not as if you can do anything. Can you even hold catapult to defend your land? That's why it's not. Some people are very, very funny. When they talk, you wonder how, where is their brain? Education is different from wisdom, to be honest with you. I was thinking that everything that, some people that say that education is that you are sound in education doesn't mean that you're wisdom, you are with your wisdom. I don't think wisdom is God-given gift. I don't think these people have it. Just don't know what Fulani is doing to the brain of these people, our so-called educated people. Kenneth Okonkwo, for my goodness, I can't just believe that what I'm hearing from him.
Nigeria is the only hope for the black man. Look at what's happening in Haiti. Look at what's happening in this and that. If there is no country that is powerful enough.
What is going on in Haiti is not there's nothing different from what happened in the Benue. What is different between what is going on in Haiti and what happened in Benue? Can you be bold enough as a elder spokesperson they called you to come out and say, I condemn this? You're a politician. You contested. You said, is it because we cannot compete? You keep on competing because P2B benefit from contesting. Of course, he benefits something. And you, as one of his media head, of course, you have something to benefit. Before now, you were not popular. At least the way Arise TV have your number, they can call you for an interview. Channel TV can call you. You feel that you have arrived. These are things you don't want to lose. These are things you don't want, because notice me is getting too much. Your phone number is not special. Once it's ring, it's either from one political colleague and all that. That kind of lifestyle. Movie industry is not that profitable enough as it used to be because of social media. People are now creating content on their own and it's going viral. He's selling CD and videotape is no longer selling. Please, guys, I encourage you to like the video. I forgot to beg you people to like the video. Only 4 people and 73 people are watching it as we speak. Only 4 people like this video. I don't know why. Maybe you don't want people to understand the foolishness of some of our people, how they are, selling our people out. Because even people from the Yoruba land and Northerners, they will be, wow, these people are still, their interest of Igbo people is their land. And they keep on demolishing your land. After listening to Kenneth Okonkwo as a Yoruba man, what will be in your mind is, oh, truly, this man have confirmed what our people are telling us, that Igbos are after our land. Not they grab the land, though, they will buy it, but even buying itself, they don't want it. And truly, Igbo people are in every state. After the indigenous people in each state, the second population in every state in Nigeria are Igbos. That's just the fact. You go to Kafanchan, Igbos are there. After the indigenous people in Kafanchan, the second largest population in that Kafanchan will be Igbo. Go to Ghana. After indigenous people in Ghana, the next people that you see there are Igbos. Fulanis, of course. but not in every way. Fulanis have places they go. They don't go everywhere. Igbos go everywhere. In Afghanistan, you see Igbo man there. In Mozambique, of course, Igbo have their community there. All these things is where. So since Kenneth Okonkwo is much interested on grabbing land, like in the word of Yoruba people, that you are grabbing land and taking land, their land and others. Since that is what you want and that's what you want to let the whole world know that is in the interest of Igbo people. Why don't you drag Cameroon to be part of Nigeria so that you'll be working freely in a very big land? As if you have made use of your Igbo land, you have exhausted land we have in Igbo land. That's why I asked his business. He don't have any business that you say, okay, Kenneth Okonkwo is a very big businessman that has many branches everywhere in the world. That the problem that he's having in his business is land. No, it's not. Even the Nigerian you think you are enjoying the landmark. What has that profit you? What have you gained from that? What does that has to do with your business? Because if you want to rent shop, you rent shop after all. Does Igbo people benefit anything? Okay, can Igbo man go to Kaduna and open a business? Just use land because land is free after all. You're in Nigeria. Don't you pay for it? So even if you have that your little entity in your word, does Cameroon and is Cameroon part of Nigeria? Or Igbo people are not doing business in Cameroon? So if Nigerians go out white people or do the white people, whatever you may call it, if they decide to be together as a Nigerian, then let them be. You will still rent shop, pay tax, do you are paying it after all. You are paying it now. So what is purpose? But you will protect yourself, protect your land by so doing. But Kenneth Okonkwo don't want to go through that angle. He wants to tell you that Igbos after. Sometimes I don't know what is wrong with our people. I don't know what is wrong with our people. I'm so worried when I hear this kind of comment from some of us. Not everybody. But you want to tell the whole world that Igbos are interested in the size of Nigeria. And going to the history of Nigeria, you will see that Zeke used the same mentality that put us, everybody, where we are today. What is the relationship between Zeke and Ojukwu? Do you know that even during the war, Zeke was not fully in support of Biafra? That's why you did not. How many of you have seen any documentary that talked about Zeke during the Biafra war? There's a reason for that. Because he is the one that championing for one Nigeria. He's a Pan-Africanism. He's a Zeke of Africa. Zeke of Africa, by selling your people to nomadic, destroying your life, Zeke of Africa. Zeke of this. All we need is land.
The God interest of the black man. It's going to affect every black man on earth. Nigeria is the hope of Africa. The most populous nation in Black Africa, the largest economy in Africa, the most populous black nation on earth. So Nigeria has a lot, and if you take away the Igbo in Nigeria, I'm sorry, Nigeria
now
will never be the same.
What is the hope of? Let me pause this. What is the hope of black people? What do you think that black people will gain from Nigeria today? Even the people that own Nigeria are warning their friends that visited you that you should not go to Nigeria. Nigeria is not the destination for any royal family. That Nigeria is not the destination to royal family. Why are you going to Nigeria to do what? People that built you, the owner of the company, because Nigeria is a Niger company. That's where they drive Nigeria. Even you, Kenneth Okonkwo, you don't even bother to know the meaning of Nigeria. The meaning. You don't even bother to know the meaning. They are calling you nigger area. And yet, even if I want Nigeria today, I will focus on the name. You should be championing to change the name. At least, no. There's no good parent that give birth to a child and choose a wrong name for the child. No parent will do that. So since you want to give a birth to a country, why don't you choose a nice name for that your country, for that your child or your country? You just want to let people know, okay, Nigeria is the most populous black race in the world. That is an achievement to you. So if population is actually what makes a country good, giant, you think that Europeans will be divide their boundary by tribal. If Spain and France, Germany, all these countries, they know their boundary. So why they would have, so okay, all of us see, we need this one giant big country to become big. Japan. How many? What is the population of Japan? Are they not going to space? Going to moon? As small as Japan is, they are going to moon. So Nigeria with the giant, with the size, with the land there, where are they? Can Nigeria even go to? What will I even say? Am I not even moon? Can Nigeria even talk of building any strong device that will monitor how plane flies or anything, just any technology that they can manufacture on their own? Can they do that? As big, as giant as you claim that? Because that's not what makes you great. What makes you great is what you can achieve, what you can invent, not by population. But you don't reason like how our forefathers, reason, thinking that you are bearing a child of 20 children in your family makes you a very rich and wealthy man in the olden days. That's what Kenneth Okonkwo is trying to say here. Because if not, what makes you think that building this country that will somehow make you great matters? I don't just understand. I don't just understand. Anyway, I'm trying to bring that video, the other one of Ijele. I will try it. If the video did not come up now, then I have to allow it. Maybe on our next program I will play it. But I wanted to bring it here so that some of us will understand what the video is all about. I don't know why all of a sudden the video is refused to play, to be honest with you. I don't really know why. Loading and loading and loading, and everything is showing me is the signal, everything is perfect. But the problem is that the video refused to play. Maybe I will treat that 9jeria's program separate, but I wanted to bring both of them here because it has to do with what Kenneth Okonkwo is saying here, which is Igbo man yapping nonsense, thinking that he's making sense, that he's sensible. Let me go back to Kenneth Okonkwo's video because I've noticed that this one refused totally to show his face. Let's continue with Kenneth Okonkwo program. Kenneth Okonkwo.
Any human being in any part of the world. So why would I accept a smaller territory for a bigger territory? Because I can't compete. Why? Why would I run away and go back to a smaller territory when they told my forefathers that you cannot go to your smaller territory?
So they told your forefathers you cannot go to smaller territory. So what did you tell yourself as a man? Or you just wait for someone to tell you what to do? They told you cannot go here, so therefore you will stick there. After telling you that you cannot go, what did you tell yourself? Or don't you have anything to say to yourself? I mean, sometimes we need to ask questions. Are these people really human beings? To be honest with you, if I am a Yoruba man or Hausa man or Fulani man, after hearing what Kenneth Okonkwo said now, I will not sell land to Igbo people anymore. I will not sell land to you. Why would I sell land to you? The only reason why you want Nigeria is because of my land. You want to buy it all. That's what Kenneth Okonkwo is preaching here. That is exactly what we're preaching here. So without this landmark of a thing, you would have gone for your country. That's what they're telling you. The only reason you are giving to non-Nigerian, I mean people that are non-Igbo people, is that Igbo people want this Nigerian because of your land. We want to our own is a smaller territory. I want a bigger territory, and including somebody's ancestral land. How does that make sense? So why don't you say, okay, since you want this one Nigeria, so why don't you? I should have started by telling people, okay, this Nigerian have built a pedigree. We have this structure. We have this the standard of education in Nigeria. In Nigeria have won this award. We have security-wise, we are competing with the US. Nigerian are going to space. It will take this. If you go now, it take different years to build that state. The space station. They are going to have what it takes, the cost. Okay, in Nigeria, we can have a certain number of military that we challenge Russia, that kind of thing. What power? Because you are perceiving Nigerian as the hope of black race, not even black West Africa, black race. And the reference he gave here is Haiti. Haitis are going to today mention one country in the whole world that is black dominated area that are doing fine. That you can say, okay, this country, we are proud of it, that in the next 10 years they will be going to space. Mention one country, none. And your own excuse to maintain Nigerian has to be is that Nigeria have a very good landmark. Let us be together. This landmark is very important, so that you can, as an Igbo man, and then you ended it by telling them, oh, don't write Igbos off in Nigeria, because if you write it off, there's no Nigeria. Tell me, what is the contribution of Igbo man now in Nigeria? What are they doing now politically? What is Igbo man contributing in the leadership of Nigeria? The answer is zero. The only thing that Igbos are doing for them is building their GDP, which is commerce, buying and selling, importing goods. In some cases, inventing something, bringing ideas. That's all. Apart from that, what else? But when you give your brain, your idea to somebody that is in power that don't even know anything, so you're okay with serving for other people to rule you forever. Nigerian have their independence for more than 50 years now, isn't it? And mention one time that Nigerian have become president. Igbo man have become president. Just 8 years ago, a Yoruba man is a vice president of the country. Fulani man is a president. 8 years before the past 8 years, and Goodluck Jonathan was president by accident. That was why he ruled only 4 years. Because imagine Goodluck that they told you that he's not even an Igbo. Is a no-no for them to allow somebody like that to be. Just like when in the olden days, in Jewish culture, they have this kind of segregation about leprosy people. So that's the way they perceive anybody from Southeast. You are just like a leprosy man. You are not meant to be here. So anyone that smelled the seed from that region, not even a call Igbo, the so-called Igbo, Jonathan is an Igbo man. Don't get me wrong. What I'm trying to say is that the way they like Sondolisa, who said that he's not an Igbo. Somebody from Sondolisa's community will never be president of Nigeria, no matter how eloquent he sounds, no matter the idea that they want to bring to the table. They prefer a nuisance from their own to be the president, as long as it does not come from you. That's the kind of country they want to build. And you are here telling people that this country that cannot even choose by merit their leaders is the hope of black people. You are literally telling the black people that look, you don't have any hope, because for 60 years there's no hope. I hope you understand. You are picking point on what I'm saying. Like here, I don't preach violence. I don't preach any hatred to anybody. But we have to get it right. Even if you want to build that you're Nigerian, and as this kind of imaginary country that will knock US out and be the best in the world. Okay, to build that thing, you need to step up your game. You need to step up your game. How can you step up your game when there's no game? You have to have game in hand to step it up. Nigeria don't have any game to step up. Is it to solve only security issue in Nigeria will take you another 40, 30, 50 years. You don't know the level how bad it is now, the security architecture of Nigeria. It will take to build a decent society. It will take you 30, 50 years again to correct the advancement of terrorism in Nigeria today. It will take very long time to fix it. The more you're prolonging it, the more they're advancing, and they're advancing to come after you. And the little that Biafrans are doing now to stand strong is what some of you are bragging. And Nigerian can never be like this. Igbo man can never be pushed away because you are strong. You are strong by who? Who make you strong? So there's something that is giving you that backbone. Not your governor, not your House of Reps, not your senators, none of them. Not even a minister like Devomai is today. He can't even come out boldly to condemn anything. No, we are calling on security agencies to go to work to put things to order. We are sending our commiserate. See, when they tell you they're sending their commiseration or whatever they call it to family of the victim and all that, what they are trying to tell you is that we know what happened to you, but this is not our problem. Manage it. After all, it's part of it. Kenneth Okonkwo said that is it because we cannot compete? This is somebody that just finished competing with Tinubu, and how the results came out, he cannot even explain. Instead, he will tell you, the economy is this, the economy is that. Tinubu is laughing because Tinubu don't even see you guys as a competitor. He don't even, because Tinubu did not sweat to win the election, to be honest with you. Did Tinubu struggle at all? He just beat you hands down, without any shaking, no, nothing. Tinubu just beat you hands down. As the gullible Igbo people focus on Lagos State, shouting, "Oh, if Lagos, I thought you said Lagos is your home. Now we P2B win it." Tinubu was laughing at your stupidity. The only thing you need to do is to understand that what gives Tinubu edge to beat you hands down is the structure of the country. If another Yoruba man compete with Tinubu, the way people will compete, the person will be president today. If somebody from maybe North, got to the level of P2B in that last election, the person will be president of Nigeria today. But even if P2B, break more record than the one he just break last election, there's no one. Even bring who will I mention now? They will not allow you. The only person that they may give presidency of the country today from Igbo land is Nnamdi Kanu. They may forfeit for some years just to calm him down. But Oyendu refused. Do you know that in 2015 they offered him vice president, despite the level of push that Mazen Kanu is pushing to, break away from Nigeria? They did not even contemplate of presidency. They said, okay, we make you vice, not even president. Then compare it with somebody that they don't even feel your presence. You think they will just give you because of you? People who go and vote here, put a ballot box or anything, they will give you president for what? In case you follow again, the country is not for you. This is something they won through battle of God in the name of civil war, and you can't do anything about it. This is their country; it belongs to them. That's why if you like go to tribunal, they're just looking at you because it's not that fault that you refuse to use your brain. It's not that fault. It's not that fault that you don't want to make use of your brain. Can you blame anybody that you are inability to reason? Shouldn't be a burden to them. I don't blame them. I don't blame them because you chose not to use your brain. You chose to be who you are, and that is your cup of tea. That's your cup of tea. So my people, we are going to end the program now. I just want to react to this video. What would you do if I break into your house? You need to break into your own house. Go out and break your house. Then what you do after you break your own house is what I will do. People are very funny. I think you are a white man. We have problems at hand, not what you're talking about. So, my people, I just want us to hear what this guy said and tell me what you think about it on comment section. See you again. We are going to be live again, of course. I told us that I'll be live again. I did not know that it will be very soon. Now we just jump into this program to react. Thank you so much and have a wonderful evening, afternoon, depending on your time zone. Some of you are in the morning. So see you again on my next one. Thank you so much and bye-bye for now. Then the video that I wanted to play, we are going to work on it. We have to bring it on the next program, just to comment on how gullible our people are. You are insulting yourself thinking that you are proving a point. Igbo people have a long way to go. I thank God for PM Amazon Amadekano. I thank God for most of you that knows what it means. We are not. If you are from other tribes, don't get me wrong. I'm not here to bring you down. I'm trying to let you know that even you yourself, you need freedom. You are not free, but you think you are free. You are not. But that's another story that's a story for another day. Thank you so much, and see you again. Bye bye for now.